Change doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen in bursts of motivation or rare flashes of discipline. Real transformation occurs quietly in the tiny, deliberate actions you take every single day. Habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. A single decision might seem insignificant, but repeated consistently, it shapes the trajectory of your life. Atomic habits aren't about radical reinvention. They are about small, meaningful shifts that align your actions with the person you want to become. Every habit is a statement of identity. I am the type of person who... Your behaviors write that story continuously, often without you noticing. Goals can inspire, but they do not sustain change. Systems do. Focus on the processes and environments that produce results, and the outcomes will take care of themselves. The science of habits is deceptively simple. Every habit follows a feedback loop: cue, craving, response, and reward. The cue triggers your brain, the craving creates motivation, the response is the action, and the reward reinforces the behavior. Understanding this cycle allows you to redesign habits at their source. Make good habits obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. Make bad habits invisible, unattractive, difficult, and unsatisfying. This is not theory. It's a practical formula for controlling behavior in a predictable way. Incremental improvement compounds. Improving by 1% each day might seem trivial, but over time, the gains are exponential. In a year, that 1% daily improvement translates to more than a 37-fold increase. The power of small adjustments lies in their consistency. Focus on starting, not perfection. Start with tiny habits so small that resistance disappears. The mere act of beginning creates momentum, and momentum compounds faster than discipline alone ever could. Motivation is unreliable. Systems are reliable. Your environment shapes your habits more than willpower ever will. Place cues for good habits in plain sight and hide cues for bad habits. Arrange your space to make the desirable behaviors effortless and the undesirable ones difficult. Identity is the hidden engine behind lasting change. Instead of obsessing over what you want to achieve, decide who you want to become. Your actions today are votes for that identity. Want to be fit? Become the type of person who exercises. Want to read more? Become a reader. Every repeated action strengthens your self-image. The question is never, what outcome do I want, but who am I becoming? Identity-based habits are far more durable than outcome-based habits because they integrate deeply into the way you see yourself. Your behavior is not just a tool, it is the proof of your identity. Breaking bad habits works on the same principles, but inverted. Make the cues invisible, the actions unattractive, the effort difficult, and the rewards unsatisfying. Remove triggers that tempt you. Replace unhealthy habits with positive alternatives. Use friction strategically. Make bad choices harder and good choices easier. Willpower alone will fail because energy is finite. Systems take the burden off your mind, making the right behaviors automatic. Habit stacking and environment design amplify results. Anchor new habits to existing routines. After I brush my teeth, I will floss. After I make coffee, I will write one paragraph. Tiny sequences, repeated consistently, create unstoppable momentum. Your environment silently directs your actions. Leaving workout clothes out, keeping books on your pillow, or placing a water bottle on your desk may feel trivial. But these cues guide your brain toward automatic, desirable behavior. The world can either support your habits or sabotage them. Design it to do the former. Tracking habits accelerates growth. Visible progress fuels motivation, creates accountability, and strengthens identity. Even small victories matter. They are evidence that you are moving forward. Failure is inevitable, but systems are resilient to lapses. Never break the streak of return. Repeated action, even imperfect, compounds into mastery over time. Focus on consistency, not intensity. Marginal gains accumulate quietly but powerfully. You do not need to overhaul your life at once. You need to start and sustain, and the results will follow. Change doesn't come from rare bursts of motivation. It comes from consistent, small actions repeated daily. Breaking bad habits requires strategy. Remove triggers, increase friction, and make undesired behaviors unattractive. Your environment can silently shape your behavior more than willpower ever can. Hide distractions, make unhealthy options inconvenient, and replace negative routines with positive alternatives. Every small adjustment shifts the probability of action toward the outcomes you desire. Building good habits is about making them obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. Habit stacking and temptation bundling are powerful tools. Pair a new habit with an existing routine or combine it with something you enjoy. For example, write immediately after morning coffee or listen to your favorite podcast only while exercising. Start tiny. 1 push-up, 1 paragraph, 1 minute, and let consistency compound into momentum. Every repetition strengthens your desired identity. A writer writes, a fit person moves, a learner reads. Identity is the secret behind lasting change. Focus on who you want to become rather than what you want to achieve. Your habits are votes for your identity. Tracking progress reinforces behavior and provides feedback. Celebrate small wins and always return immediately after lapses. Momentum compounds faster than perfection, and consistency beats intensity in the long run. Social influence and environment amplify results. Surround yourself with people and spaces that model the behaviors you want. Systems outperform goals. They embed desired habits into everyday life, making positive actions automatic and reliable. Reflection and adaptation ensure your habits evolve alongside your identity. Small, deliberate changes repeated consistently create dramatic transformation over time. Atomic habits prove that real change doesn't require magic, only persistence, environment design, and alignment with who you wish to become. Plateaus are inevitable, but they are temporary. Progress often feels invisible until a breakthrough occurs. By focusing on systems, not outcomes, you continue to compound your efforts even when results aren't immediately visible. This patience is critical. Success is the product of long-term consistency, not a sudden surge of effort. Finally, the ultimate power of atomic habits is in their compounding effect. Small actions repeated consistently shape not just behavior, but identity, relationships, and life trajectory. Every choice is a vote for the person you want to become. Over time, the aggregation of these tiny, deliberate actions creates profound, lasting transformation. Focus on clarity, consistency, and environment design, and the results will inevitably follow. Moreover, resilience is built through habit mastery. Challenges, setbacks, and distractions will always appear, but a strong habit system ensures that temporary failures don't derail progress. Each small success reinforces confidence and capability, creating a self-sustaining cycle of growth. By committing to tiny atomic improvements daily, you build not only better habits, but a stronger, more adaptable version of yourself.